Now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Matt Holliner.
6:41 this morning, and you can see that low pressure system clearly just by looking at the satellite and radar imagery. Look at that counterclockwise flow, and that with high pressure not too far away is causing a very tight pressure gradient. That's why it's so windy. There's actually a ton of rain on the eastern side of this thing, but we are on the dry side. It's all dry air that's working in here now, and that's why we're barely going to see any clouds today, maybe just a few wispy cirrus clouds. The rain is all going to be staying here. What we have to wait for is this area of low pressure to move to the east. As it does so, that will allow the pressure gradient to weaken and the winds will die down. But I don't think that's going to occur until this evening. You know, ahead of this thing, there's actually going to be a severe weather threat. We're concerned about damaging wind and even tornadoes in this area of yellow here. Also a flood threat in this area as well. And notice that includes North Carolina, which, by the way, the North Carolina coast, if the rain that's forecasted there comes through, they will have seen over 100 inches of rain this year. Of course, a lot of that rain coming with Hurricane Florence, but that is pretty exceptional, and that does not happen very many times across the country. No rain for us today, just sunny skies, a few wispy cirrus clouds. Highs around 65, significantly cooler than it was yesterday. Yesterday we were seeing highs in the low to mid 80s, nowhere close to that today. In fact, because the winds are going to be so strong, I'm not even sure it's going to even feel that warm. I think it's going to feel more like the low 60s. So it's feeling like the mid 40s early this morning and probably only going to feel like the low 60s this afternoon. So I think many will want a jacket throughout the day. Again, the winds, you're going to notice them gusting around 45 miles per hour. A very windy day. Even still breezy early this evening. I think we'll still be seeing gusts around 20 miles per hour. As the night goes on, though, those winds will get lighter and lighter. Eventually, they'll die down to around 5 miles per hour. But even a 5-mile-per-hour wind will probably make 43 feel more like 40 degrees early this morning. So a bit of a wind chill factor, pretty chilly night. Today, actually, I think the fire threat is bigger than it was yesterday. Yesterday, we had a couple things that was helping us out. One, we had rain the night before. It took a while for the winds to pick up. It took a while for the humidity to drop. That's not the case today. The humidity is already really low. The winds will be reaching 40 to 50 miles per hour much faster than they did yesterday, and there was no rain overnight. So please don't burn anything outside today. Make sure that the cigarettes, they go in the ashtrays, they don't just fall on the ground, and even avoid parking your car in grassy areas so we can avoid any chance of a little brush fire starting. Now we're going to be in the low 40s to start Saturday morning, but check it out, 71 in the afternoon. Really going to be tough to see any clouds tomorrow. I mean, we're going to have as close as possible to just blue skies out there. Really low humidity. The humidity is still going to be real low on Sunday, maybe enough for a few wispy cirrus clouds once again, but that's going to be about it. Now that said, winds are going to be very light early Sunday morning, clear skies, light winds. I think that will get us into the upper 30s to start, but the same ingredients will warm us up very quickly during the day, and so I do think we'll eventually hit 73. But overall, besides some cold nights, cold mornings, looking like a pretty good weekend overall. The story for next week is a gradual increase in cloud cover, a gradual increase in humidity, but it's going to be a slow process. Still mostly sunny on Monday, partly cloudy on Tuesday, slowly warming up into the upper 70s. Right now, it looks like a little weak, washed out front will arrive on Wednesday. That means a mostly cloudy day with a few showers. It doesn't look like a big rainmaker, and that's our only chance of rain, believe it or not. Mid-70s on Wednesday and only cooling down to the low 70s on Thursday, but those overnight lows, they'll be warming up as well.